I salute you, mwasibye mutya, Mukama yeebazibwe, and how is everything doing? How has been your evening? Well, to me, it's a fine evening, firesome and so vibrant. I'm already catching up the vibe. And as you know, it's a Friday and it's 8 p.m. right on your clock. Though on my side, it's a cool evening and I'm so excited about what God is going to do today. And it's your favorite show, the Destiny Talk Show, right today. And it's on your ones and twos. And before I go further, I would like to send some shout outs to the Rezlife crew. Everyone that is part of Rezlife family, we love you so much. Please keep tuning in. And before I go further, allow me to first salute my senior pastors, the Chamba Days. We love you so much. Also, not forgetting the Quizeras. We love you wherever you're watching from. Please comment. Feel free to share, comment with us, exchange with us your insights and your views. It can be a nice contribution. And also, please don't forget to share with your friend. Share some data with someone. Invite someone to Chinyume. As you can see, the studio is already catching the fire. But guests who set down on and it's going to be so firesome. And before we go further, allow me first introduce to you the beautiful guests. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Frank.
I'm Karen Mirembe.
Karen Mirembe.
Yes.
Yeah, Karen, where do you stay?
Stay in Zana.
You stay in Zana?
Yeah.
Wow, you look like Ilubowa material.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can you first send some shout outs to people that are watching you in Zana?
Shout out to my mom, my designer.
Mm-hmm.
Then my family, Debbie Banks,
Yeah.
Vanessa Jean.
Wow. Actually, what is the name of your designer?
My mom is my designer.
Your mom?
Yes.
Can you please mention her name?
It's called Damali.
She's called Damali. Yeah, I hope Damali Jolly, you know, to love her. We love you so much. Omwana, you know, I can see the smile. I don't know whether the smile is part of the design. Anyway, na ye gundi ibinonga binene ebikuli matu.
They call them hoops.
Hoops tezimenya.
Tezimenya.
Naye zimenya amateeka. All right, Karen, you're welcome and it's a great pleasure having you. Hope you're ready for this today. And getting to this side, hello, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? I'm fine.
You're fine. What are our names?
My name is Wofla Calvin, and my alias is Cephas Calvin for my friends and my homies.
Good. Oluzungu rokola lungi. Yeah, your nickname is Cephas Calvin.
Yeah.
Both on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Where can we get you from?
Any social media platform, as long as you input Cephas Calvin, you'll be able to get me.
Wow. So in case Calvin today is a good guest to you, you can go search him and hook him up on all the social media platforms, be it Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Provided you put in the name Cephas, you'll see him on your ones and twos. And Calvin, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
Are you so excited to be a part of this?
Yeah, I'm very excited to be a part of this. It's a great honor and a pleasure.
Man, I love your white shirt.
Thank you very much. My designer is the one who hooked it up for me.
Mm.
Big ups to Pato Fashions. You're a very great guy and I like your fashion.
Wow, Pato Fashions. Man, Pato, big ups on yourself. And also probably next Friday, I'm passing via your collection. So, Calvin, briefly, how did you get to know about the Destiny Talk Show?
Well, if you're very keen and you check, I think if it's not the first, one of the first episodes of the Destiny Talk Show, I was one of the guests here and I've been following it up from time to time. I've been watching it online on the social media platforms of the church, Rezlife Ministries Lower, and it has been great. So, yeah, I think that's how I got to know about the Destiny Talk Show the very first time you guys called me here, and it was a great pleasure.
And how did it impact you as a person?
Well, I got to get more out there, and I got to know that you can impact people in many various other ways, because there are teens on social media using it for useless stuff like pornography. But if they get to know that social media has important stuff like gospel, teen topics that can interest them and empower them in this ministry, it's a really great thing. And yeah, I think it has impacted me to know that there are guys out there watching us, being empowered and also empowering other people through what we talk here. And it's really great and very interesting. It just gives me the joy and the happiness to know that.
Wow. That was Cephas Calvin. That's the way he got to know the Destined Talk Show, how he came to be a part of it, and how it came to impact him. Actually, if you've been so keen and following up the Destined Talk Show, Calvin is one of the first guests that we had, and trust me, this guy was so cool. He has a lot of insights, and I think this is my third time hosting you.
Yes, that's the
Wow,
time.
and actually, I don't regret hosting you again, and I'm ready to host you for more other 10 times, for more other 100 times. I'm ready to host you, and I'm ready for your insights today. So let me first give you some room to prepare yourself as I get back to Karen. Karen, how did you get to know the Destined Talk Show?
Watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was here the first time in the first Destiny Talk Show.
Actually, Karen is the very first guest that we hosted on the Destined Talk Show. And I think we are celebrating, I don't know how many months, 2, 3. If the Destined Talk Show is something like 3 months old, then Karen should be a part of the people that are celebrating that anniversary, because she came on the very first day and she is among the very first hosts that we had. And Karen today is with us again, and she's ready to give us the fire in the studio. And you're not gonna regret this. Yeah, so today we are having an interesting topic, and on this platform, please feel free to share in your views, feel free to share in your insights with us. And today it's going to differ, because I'm not having a one-time thing that we are going to make it general, but it's going to be basing on which ground are we on. So to the man, it's going to be a different one, and to the lady, it's going to be a different one. But it's not ladies first tonight, it's men first. And today, allow me start from Cephas Calvin. And Cephas Calvin said for him, he's going to tell us briefly, what does he consider before approaching? If I mean by approaching, before he approaches his wife to be, because by the time you approach her, she's not yet your wife, she's not yet your spouse, she's not yet your partner. So, Calvin, as you know, it's biblical to get a partner in the right time, not right now, in the right time. As you know, the Bible tells us that whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. And this is the age of us teenagers where we do these things the more. So Calvin is going to open our eyes more as the teens, as the youths, what we are going to be doing. And Calvin, tell us, what are some of those things that you consider before approaching your wife to be? Or what should a teen out there consider before approaching someone? Yeah.
Well, that's a very interesting question, because it has been asked by many youths, many teens out there. And me, I'm going to go according to what I know and what I've learned from personal experience and friends' experience. What I know is the very first thing, that's God's hand in this. And there's no other way you're going to get God to be a part of a relationship. He's going to help you to approach a babe if you haven't prayed for her. So the very first thing, I think you're going to have to first put it in prayer, because the Bible says, ask for what you want and I will grant it to you in the right time. So if you pray, you're going to be able to get this babe, and you're going to be able to sight her out through, maybe it can be a dream, it can be a vision, it can be a gut feeling, and you just feel it, yeah, she's the right one, she's the one who's going to fill me up. And then there's also going to be another way where you're going to see that, we're living in a dot-com world. And I doubt there's anyone of us who's going to want to get a babe without knowing who she is, or without getting to know who this person is, what they do, what they love, and what they like. So the very first thing is you're going to search them up. That's the very first thing.
Search them up, but how are you going to search them up?
Well, nowadays we have many social media handles. You can go on any social media handle, you search the babe up, Google came up, you can search her up. Then you can ask the friends, have friends around, you can approach them, you ask them out, and you get to know someone before you approach. Then I think the other thing you're going to have to look at, and the main one that is troubling people nowadays, is your financial status. Because you're not going to get a babe or take out a babe when you can't provide for her, you can't provide for her needs. You can't be able to say, I need a spouse, yet you're not ready to help or sponsor the spouse. That's something that is disturbing many people around. You just go in for a babe and you rush into it. Then I think.
Okay, Calvin. Well, your points may be too many for me to supplement, but you're going to still give me more insights.
Yeah, no problem.
But the first thing I loved his very first point, the first point he said was praying for this person. And by the way, as you know, praying opens up many doors. And the Bible tells us that if you see her, you'll get to know her. If she's really the one from God. Because the moment Adam woke up and he gazed at Eve, he just knew straight away that this is my rib, flesh of my flesh. So I'm not meaning your girlfriend, I'm not meaning anyone, I'm meaning your wife to be. So, Seth has told us to pray for them first. And the moment you pray for this person, trust me, God's guidance is always going to be with you. So, Karen, Calvin, you get it, that like he spoke of a point that puzzled me. And I want you to be a part of this point. Because you told us that we are in the .com era, social media came up, so you can feel free to go and search this girl up on her social media platforms, Google, Instagram, Twitter, everything, I don't know. But Calvin, now Chimani, social media zirimba. Someone can upload a beautiful profile pic, someone can post up a beautiful pic, probably she posted from an expensive shopping mall, she had gone for an outing, she posted seated in that beautiful car, and maybe you see someone by your first sight and you think that this person, first of all, she's as beautiful as I see her, she's as well off as I see her in the pics. Yet, Karen is not going to take pics in her somba mande wawe. She's not going to take pics in her yera rujje wa mama damali ngabo watugambye. You told us that you come from Mama Damali. Wow. So, she's not going to post such pics. Category, you tell us to go and search someone up on social media. Karen, do you encourage him to do that?
No, I don't.
You don't? Why?
Me as a girl, I know this thing. Like, when you're posting a picture, it can even take you days before you post it. You have to edit it. It has to look the best.
Yeah, or kuko zayo zamno kama buli filter. Yeah.
And you may think that is beautiful, but you have to see her in person.
Wow, you're perfectly right. Calvin, you have to approach someone face to face. I don't believe in such more about someone. For example, Cephas, I may go on your Facebook and I'll find that you're a manager at New York University. So that's what social media has told me. But in reality, are you the manager in New York University?
Well, yeah, that point is a little bit complicated. And
most people put it right.
Most people may not understand, but one thing I've learned throughout my whole life, beauty is beauty. If you're beautiful, you'll show no matter what.
Hey, Calvin, ingatonnagwa ku mwana nga akoze edit.
Hey, wait, first hold up.
Actually, there is some certain saying that says that, are you naturally beautiful oba akamulika Snapchat olifo katenda?
Hold up.
So,
listen.
Kuwa Snapchat.
I think most of people's problem is they take beauty of a human being according to the facial. But me, I think from what I've learned, the beautiful girls are always the worst. So
always the worst.
The worst at heart. So me, when I say beauty, I mainly don't just mean the beauty of the face. I also mean the beauty of the heart, the beauty of the actions, and the beauty of the mindset of this person. So when I say beauty, I don't just mean the girl's face. I also mean her actions.
Give me 5.
I mean the way she reacts to people, the way she friendly, the way she's kind, everything about her just portrays the beauty that she has. That's why I say beauty is beauty. If you're beautiful, it will show.
Okay, but how are you going to see all that via social media?
Well, that's why I added. You can go search her up. You can ask her friends. You can view her around. You can. But when I say search her up, view her around, I don't mean stalk her. I mean like literally ask. Don't stalk someone. You ask someone.
Wow. Okay, so we've been so much on the man's side, and today we are going, like, this time around, we are going to hit by the girl's side. So Karen's side, she's going to tell us what she considers before saying I do. That is going to be Karen's topic. So Karen, now the floor is yours. What are some of those qualities that you check into someone? Let's assume you're going to accept me. What are some of those qualities that you're going to have to first judge from me, and you be like, this handsome Frank, he's God-fearing, he's what, he's the best around town. Hey, let Karen say what's fact.
Fact number one.
Eh.
I would see if it's what I prayed for.
Wow.
Because if you want a husband, you would first pray for what you want from God. Like, God, I want this one. I want a handsome guy, a rich guy, a brown guy. You ask God. You talk to God and ask Him for all that. So before you come to me, I have to first ask God, is he the one I prayed for? I have to see if you are the one I prayed for.
Wow.
Then the second thing, your family background.
Wow.
Like, in your family, are you witch doctors? In your
What?
family,
Come
are
on,
you prayer warriors? In your family, are you Christians? Are you Muslims? Because me, I'm not ready to go to become a Muslim because of the person I'm going to marry.
Wow.
Yes. Then the second thing, the time I've known you for. Like, how long have I known you? I can't get married to you when I've known you for just, like, let's say 5 days, 1 day. I have to, like, a time limit. Like, I've known you for weeks, for a month. And in the time I've known you, we have to be friends. Like, I can know you for a long time, but we're enemies. We don't talk. And from a blue, you come and tell me you want to marry me when we're not friends.
That's surprising.
No. Yeah, that's what I think I would consider.
Wow. I love the fact that Karen told us that the first thing she's going to consider, actually, the both guests today we are having are so spiritually impactful. The first thing and the number one factor they are telling us is prayer. So Karen, she's going to check first the person that she prayed for. If you're the one that she prayed for, what are some of those qualities that you've told us? Beauty, time factor, family background, stuff like that, right?
Another thing I forgot.
Chiseo.
Like, I don't know, you don't have to be rich, but you have to have a plan in your head.
Wow.
That's going to, like, have to plan for the future. Yeah, a better plan for our future. Have to have, like, dreams, good dreams for our kids. You might be trying your best to get there. You may not be that rich, but you have a plan to be rich. Okay? You may see somebody here, I am Balabigoye, but in spirit, they are rich in spirit. Where they have a motor car, they see themselves in a better house. That's the kind of person I want.
Wow. But Karen, if a husband to be there approaches you now kugamba, you know what? Katate bw'omusanga nga gw'olina ku ssente, actually you're more financially stable than him. And you're like, and he's like, you know what, Karen? The fact is that I love you. You're richer than him, but there is no way I can take you home. I don't have money on my account. I don't, like, my net worth, it's not yet according to the amount you want. So what can you do to this person? He doesn't have time, but he's showing hopes that at one time he will be rich. Yet you're richer than him. Kati waba mwavu naye nga he's promising. What do you do?
Because I see, you're trying your level best. You have a job, you're trying. You're like, you have a house of your own, even though, however small it is. But you're trying.
Ate waba apangisa.
But then but he's planning for a
Yeah.
better thing, yeah, then that's okay.
Wow,
If you're
wow,
planning
wow.
for a better thing, yeah.
Wow, I love the qualities that Karen is giving us. She's not into this type of a woman that is going to love a Bugatti person, that is going to want a Lamborghini person. Yes, she wants this Lamborghini guy, she wants this Bugatti man, she wants this man who is driving a Ferrari. But the first thing she said, are you the one that she prayed for? Fine, you may be the one that she prayed for. And is what your family background speaking that she wants? She's like, she wants someone from a born again background. She wants someone gewawe. Siba says Karen and Calvin, do you know that you may fall for someone just for their beauty? Yes, oli mulokole, noteebaka naye mpaka gye mulikola ki gye mulifumbiriganwa. But on the very first night that you marry this person, let's assume you're on your honeymoon and you get to know that the person barks like a dog at night. That's what Karen was meaning by saying your family background. This person asobola okwekyanga ng'ayagala kukulumira mu buliri. So Karen wants to check your family background before she takes you as the husband, or before you take her at your home. And Karen is like, she's not going to look much into your pocket, provided you also have that vision that at one time I'll be there, provided you're rich in spirit, as she said. Sate sibana abatayina vision. Calvin, Katigwe, at what age do you see yourself marrying someone?
Okay.
And at what age do you advise someone to get married?
Well, me, as far as I know, love has its own right time and comes at the right time.
Yeah.
But me, I think my love will come at. I think my wifey, I'll get her around 22, 21, and I'll leave marriage. When you're still young, you can enjoy the young romance. But there's something, as you guys have been talking, there's something that hit me again. Something that usually troubles the teens and the youths. If you're to get into a relationship, it has to have a purpose. You have to have a purpose as to why you're getting into a relationship.
For what?
A purpose. Because
for what?
Literally, you're not going to tell me,
Purpose.
I want to come and I tell you, will you marry me? And the night before our marriage, or maybe a week before our marriage, I want to have sex with you.
Wow.
Why don't you just wait maybe that 1 week or those few months to come before the marriage? Why do it before? So that will show that you didn't have a purpose for a relationship. All you were looking at was the sex, but the relationship has nothing to you.
Wow.
So a purpose, future perspectives. Where do you see the relationship is taking you? Before you get into a relationship or before you ask a girl out, you have to consider, what are my future plans? Before you tell the girl, will you marry me? Are you ready to be able to handle her? Are you ready to handle the introduction stuff? Are you ready to make sure that when she gives birth, you're going to take care of the kids? Are you ready to sponsor her and take her until you guys are 100 years old? Or you have to look at all those stuff before you get into a relationship or before you ask a girl out. Because you're not going to ask someone to be your wifey when you don't even have one future idea in your head.
Wow. So you talked of sex, right?
Yeah, I talked about that.
In one of your earlier statements. So Karen or Calvin, but I'll begin with Karen first. Suppose you confirm he has all the qualities, the Spirit of God has led you to him, that indeed this is your future husband. Now you've already confirmed that you're already soul mates and you're already planning for your wedding. Just now, let's assume a week to go, a month to go before your wedding, or even a year to go. But you've already confirmed that this is my Mr. Right. I'm taking him. And he approaches you and is like, Karen, since we've confirmed it that we are marrying each other, you will know no one, I will also know no one else. Now, since we've already confirmed it, why can't we have sex before we get married? Yet you've already confirmed that he's your Mr. Right. So, let me get your idea, because people out there are cohabiting, just knowing that this is going to be my future husband. People are out there already cohabiting, already having sex with their guys, saying that after all, we are soulmates. Why should I wait? What's there to wait? So, Calvin and Cephas, Karen and Cephas, I want to hear from you. Are you going to ask her out a month before, a year before, or even when you've just met a week before to your wedding, a week before marrying her? Are you going to ask her for sex before before the wedding? Are you going to ask her for sex? After all, you've already confirmed that you're soulmates. What's there to wait? So, let me hear from you. I'm starting with you.
If he's my soulmate, and if he's the one God has told me I'm going to marry, then he would be patient for that 1 week or that month to our wedding to wait.
How about that year?
If it's a year, then he will wait. If he's the right guy God has told me, yes, then he will wait.
So you're not giving him things?
So I'm not.
Look into the camera. So you're not giving him things until the right time?
Yes.
Wow. That's from Karen. Okay, let me get to Calvin's side. So, Mr. Seth, after all, you've confirmed she's your soulmate. She's everything that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So what's there left for you? Are you going to still do it? Or you're going to wait for the right time? What's your opinion towards this?
Well, this is going to go to all the guys out there and the ladies out there. If it's a week, a year, and if she can't wait, bold. Because literally, this babe is going to get all the pleasures she wants from you, and then she's going to mess up your whole plan. You plan for you guys to walk down the aisle with some flower girls, and then you're going to walk down the aisle with a woman with a big bump on her moving forward and crying the whole wedding. Guys, you bold. If she can't wait, bold. Trust me, that's a wrong one.
Wow. So, as we are coming to an end, I love the insight from them. Calvin didn't just say that walk away. Actually, Calvin said that bolt. If she's pushing you into it, if she's pushing you into this early sex or this premarital sex just because you're dating, just because you're wives and husbands to be, please run away from it. Actually, the Bible is against fornication. That's lust, that's not love. As Karen told us, that if he is really the one, be it a year, be it a month, be it weeks, be it a day, he is willing to wait. He can wait, provided you're the right one. There is an eternity ahead of you to wait and have everything in the right time. So I wish I can have teens such as this in this generation. Then our generation will be the best to be in. Our generation will be the best for God to use for the rest of our lives, to be that anointed person, to be that impactful generation that is going to be so proudly spoken about, be it in the time to come, be it in the Bible times to come from now. Just because we are having youths that are intelligent and vigorous in the word, who are choosing to be patient and be like, no sex before marriage. Just because we are dating, it doesn't mean that we should have sex. It doesn't mean that we should cohabit before the right time. You get it? So, it's been a nice time having you two, and it's been a nice time having you, Mr. Cephas. So, first drop some big ups to people out there that are watching you, your designer, your family, everything, Bomani, as Karen prepares us also to do the same.
Well, me, I'm going to be sending big ups out to all my family, to the friends I have in life, to my designers, the people who help me in life, my guardians, my counselors, my friends out there, the boys, the girls. And also, I'm going to be giving a special big up to anyone who is going to be special in my life, whether I've met you or I've not met you. I pray that God may keep you alive until the day we meet.
I can see someone behind the camera doing like this, so I don't know whether he's back. Anyway, Karen, we are back to you.
Big ups to everyone, my family members, Rezlife,
Wow.
My pastors,
Mm.
Rodney, Chiravo, Emma, Deborah, and Vanessa. Yeah.
How about your classmates?
Yeah, to also my classmates.
Wow.
Big ups to you.
Yeah. Everyone from Taiba, Karen sends big ups, and Calvin. Which school are you joining in A level?
Well, that one we're going to be seeing in the future. Some things you don't rush. Don't count the
You
eggs
don't
before they
rush.
hatch.
Wow. So allow me salute you in a special way. Not forgetting to send big ups to the Rezlife family, the Rezlife crew, the media team. I can see Richie behind the camera, man. Big up on yourself. I love the good work that you're doing. And the Rezlife media team, we love you so much. Not forgetting the teens, Mama Africa, the headquarters, our pastors, and the entire Rezlife family, the teens all over the globe and the youths all over the globe. We love you so much. Keep excited for what God is doing in your life, and call this no sex before marriage. Katukogere katukayiseyo. At the count of three, we are going to be like, no sex before marriage. Tujja kiggalira waawo. 3, 2, come. No sex before marriage. Shalom.